Our voices are united, louder than hate. We have gathered here. We've had all we can take. The time has come. I'm glad. Thank you for that incredible question, because it is definitely one that I think every time I do a conversation with choir people, they ask that one. And I come back with pretty much the same response. The amount of work and scholarship that we have put into Bach's music is the same amount of work and scholarship that we need to put in Negro music. And I use that word as I'm reclaiming that music. We were not American. And when people say African American spiritual, now that's not that I'm not giving you a pass to say Negro. I'm just saying to you, this is the Negro spiritual. When I go back to the spiritual, the sounds, when the tone quality, when I think about growing up in a black church in Memphis, that is the thing that we did. For us to basically say, I will pay that much attention to Bach, but do the music of the Negro any way I want, that's, to be honest, and I hate to be blunt, that's a trash argument. And we have to do better, and we have to make sure that we're willing to embrace the scholarship that's been written. There's so many incredible books. Eileen Gunther has a book that was that's most recent. Andre Thomas way over in Beulah Land. But the key is that we're willing to dig into the stories as well. Because if you just talk about the tone quality and you just talk about the dialect, but you're not engaging into what the Negro experienced, the black person experienced, the enslaved black person. Think about this, y'all. 1619, the first slave stepped foot on U.S. soil right off the coast of Virginia. 1619. That's over 400 years ago. And so as we talk about race and racism in this country, there's still a reckoning that hasn't taken place. We have not done right by our indigenous siblings. We have not done right by our indigenous siblings. We have not done right by our black siblings. We have not done right by our queer siblings. We have not done right by so many minoritized groups. Using the music of the slave is a way that we can begin that conversation. As we talk about unity and healing, it starts with truth telling. And so if you're willing to sing a piece like Wade in the Water, and you think about the slave wading through the water, God's gonna trouble the water. The slave was sending the message to other slaves that this was their time to actually escape towards freedom, because the bloodhounds couldn't track their scent through the water as they waded up north towards that line that was near the border of Cincinnati and northern Kentucky. And if they crossed that line, that single line, they were a freed person. But if they remained on the other side, they lived their life in misery. As sure as my God sits up high and looks down low, I am telling you, racism is not dead. We have work to do. And all of us on this screen right now can be a part of it by being willing to dig in that document and say, if I'm going to sing a spiritual, singing that spiritual with authenticity, with honesty, with passion, with purpose, that can be a part of us having the beginning steps towards healing in this nation.